for everyone to.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB the Flair. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got a pretty good one, man. We got your boy Swizz Beatz, Usher, and Swizz Beatz' wife, Alicia Keys. Now, of course, man, we saw the halftime. We saw the Super Bowl halftime. You know, and it was a pretty decent performance, right? It was a pretty decent performance. You know, of course, the women wanted to watch it. You know, all the women want to watch it. You know, my girlfriend, she wanted to watch the Super Bowl halftime, so I was forced into watching it, right? Now, I could care less about the NFL. The NFL is rigged, in my opinion. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. But y'all can't tell me, man, the way they were dancing and everything was kind of weird, right? The way they were dancing was kind of weird. Now, granted, I know I'm not tripping. I know I am not tripping, but it looked like Usher sat here and took his finger and wiped it across Alicia Keys' ass. Now, that's just me. That's just me. Now, I could be tripping. But that's what I saw. Now, I told my girlfriend, I was like, now, I know I ain't tripping. You know, I know I ain't tripping, but of course you got your women, you're gonna have some of your imps, and we're gonna look at some of the comments, but you got some of your imps who are pretty much excusing the behavior. Of course, you're gonna have your women, oh, well, you know, y'all are insecure. Some of y'all men are very insecure. Y'all are deep in your insecurities. It's not even the case. It's not even the case. And see, here's the thing, right? And once again, you're gonna have a bunch of your imps on here who are going to be defending this and saying, well, she's just performing. Well, y'all just insecure. Well, listen, there are always boundaries. Once again, there are always boundaries. Now, I know somebody's gonna be like, well, what's the difference between, you know, performing on stage and doing a movie scene? You know, where they're having sex and, you know, let's just say your wife is in the scene, she has a sex scene and she has to have her breast out. I mean, okay, well, you're talking about, number one, a show where, number one, somebody is telling you, hey, as an actor, this is what you have to do because this is my vision, right? I don't care who is going to be a part of this. I don't care what woman is going to be a part of this scene. She just has to take this bra off and get into the scene. This is the directors and the writers' vision. So they just need somebody to act that out versus somebody who's making a song, right? You don't need, like, Usher didn't need to be all up on Alicia Keys, you know, to make the performance better. You get what I'm saying? So the people who use the excuse and the, you know, this idea that, oh, well, because she's a performer, that's what they're going to do. Once again, y'all did not need, you did not need to go to that length to sit over here and make a crowd feel good and all that extra stuff. I mean, the dude was already taking his shirt off. The women were already getting hot. So now you got to get all behind Alicia Keys. So once again, and we're going to see the comments. We're going to see the comments because even the first one is talking about people are mixing boundaries and insecurities and stuff. We're going to look at that. But once again, man, we already know as a man, you shouldn't be dealing with you shouldn't be all up on somebody else's wife like that. And somebody made a good point. They said, man, listen, if that was Beyonce, no man would be doing that. Right? No man would be doing that. So, like I said, and you know, even if they do, once again, I don't agree with that stuff. You know, you like, once again, you can do something else. You don't have to do that, man, just to make the crowd hot. He was already taking his shirt off. And the sad thing about it is these guys who are defending this stuff you're blue pilled, right? So when you look at people like Destiny, right, who sat up here, you know, hey, guess what? You have people like Destiny who sits here and says, you know what, hey, y'all guys, y'all ideologies, you know, he would be sitting here saying guys are insecure about this. He would say, man, hey, you know, guys, you know, y'all can't be insecure about this. You know, she's just performing, yada, yada, yada. Okay, fine, right? The type of guys that just go for anything. Let the woman do whatever. Okay, cool. He brings Abba onto his show. They're over there talking, chit-chatting. Destiny has his wife or his then girlfriend or whatnot sitting there chilling. Then next thing you know, Alba decides to dance with her, right? They sitting over here grooving. Y'all see the video. They're over here dancing and grooving. And some people had an issue with that, right? Rightfully so. Some people had an issue with that. So Abba goes back. Abba and Priest decides to make a video about it, you know, and they're talking about it. And, you know, Abba says, hey, man, listen, there's nothing wrong with that right now. Just to give you a little small synopsis that, you know, they brought up, you know, the point that, you know, in other cultures, men dance with other men's wives, or, you know, if they're just out on the ball. Once again, are you from that culture? That's my biggest question. Are you from that culture? People try to bring things, they try to go over to other cultures and they try to bring some of those things back over here. Right. And then it's like, man, like, no. Like your Irish kilt. Once again, you know, where Most Def wears an Irish kilt. Like, OK, hey, they do that over there. And they do that over there in England, the Irish, or whatever the hell, you know, they wear that stuff. Right. They wear in Ireland or whatnot. They wear that stuff. But then you bring it over here. You know what time it is. So once again, these people try to change the narrative. Right. These people sit over here saying, hey, well, there's nothing wrong with sitting over here dancing with somebody's wife.
No, we're gonna
Uh-oh.
No, okay.
Mel time.
Why did I say this?
Mel time. It's Mel time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with.
I'm gonna show you a video.
Yeah.
This video caused this individual a lot of problems. Ready?
Set.
I used to compete in ballroom dancing,
Hey.
so I know all of the
You and
dance
Ayla.
dances. Yeah, exactly.
Are you guys over here in this
Isn't that
fucking
weird?
perfect form?
I haven't done it in so long though.
Wait, what kind of ballroom? What are you doing?
All the 10 dances. I was
That's
competing
a
all
lot.
of them.
That's a lot.
Seen it. I haven't done it in years. Is the thing. So I'm very curious if I started, but like I can understand. Like if we danced, you would be able to like what do you
Lead
call
you.
it? Like yeah, exactly, really well, because I would probably figure out like the basic steps and I would figure out like how to do everything.
All right, find out.
No.
Find out.
No, we're gonna find out.
Uh-oh.
No. Okay.
Mel time.
Why did I say this?
Mel time.
Okay.
It's
All right.
it's
Okay.
it's Mel
Oh, she
time.
got the form. Okay.
Alright.
So we're just doing salsa. We're just going.
Yeah.
Who the girl?
His wife.
Oh, it's
His wife.
his wife. Destiny's wife. So,
They're lesbians.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. We're good.
Same love.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You seem like you have a problem with lesbian love.
No.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right, let's keep watching.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah.
There you go. Hey. Yeah,
Oh my
you
goodness,
want to know how
hold on.
she knew what she was doing? She did this. She went. That's how I knew, man. She started flexing them shoulders and them traps. I was like, oh, she's not fucking playing.
Damn.
But what's the context?
Okay, ready? She's a ballroom dancer.
And
We danced,
and
and now everyone's saying he's a.
you mean people that do not dance? People that are not in that dancing world? People that don't know what the is going on? People that when they go to the party, that's how they dance?
Y'all know there's something wrong with that, right? So you then have these same guys say, if there's something wrong, if you have an issue with another man dancing with your wife, then blah blah blah. There shouldn't be no issue with your girlfriend hanging out with with all her male friends on a daily. Okay, continue to be gullible, continue to be naive, continue to be disingenuous, right? Fast forward, Destiny's girlfriend or wife decides to cheat on him. And I believe end up leaving, right? She ended up leaving his ass. So once again, you sit up here, you would say, hey, well, you guys are being insecure. Okay, right? Continue to allow them to be cool and be friends and whatnot. Continue to allow, the guy to be, rubbing all up on her and stuff, and just say, hey, well, this is just performing. Okay. And then you're going to end up just like Destiny. And this is what some of your men are trying to say today. This is what some of your men are trying to push today. Well, you know what? Hey, man, she's over here doing what she has to do to make some money. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like, once again, those type of men who say stuff like that will go for anything. And, in the famous words of O'Shea Duke Jackson, people who are loyal to money are loyal to nothing. You're performing for money, but it's like, once again, where's your morals? Where's your boundaries? As a woman, she'd be like, man, look, don't do that stuff again. And maybe she probably did go behind doors and say something, but I doubt it, because she was giggling mad hard. She was smiling mad hard. You know, so of course Swiss Beatz, he had to say something. So Swiss Beatz says, y'all talking about the wrong damn thing. Y'all don't see that amazing dress covering the entire stadium? Right? It does look good. It does look good. Tonight's performance was nothing but amazing with two amazing giants. Congrats, Usher, and my love, Alicia Keys. That song is a classic. We don't do negative vibes on this side. We make history. Go see Giants at Brooklyn Museum. It's open until July. Blessings. Now, mind you, Usher meat was all on her back. All on her back. And as a man, you're just saying, hey, you know, it's cool, whatever. You know, hey, maybe you're just trying to play it cool. I mean, I'd rather not. I probably wouldn't have said anything, to be honest with you. Right? Definitely check her behind closed doors. Definitely had to check dude. Now, granted, they had to perform that. You know, they had to do a lot of performing. So, you know, that wasn't the first time, you know, he put his meat on her back. So somebody says, stop confusing boundaries with insecurity. So let's go ahead and look at those comments. Let's look at those comments. Oopsies. Let's look at those comments. So somebody says bingo. Somebody says facts. Somebody says absolutely. They are fooling anyone. Run from women using secured. They are ninjas. Okay, I guess. Somebody says hello. Boom. None. Somebody says people have to stop forcing their boundaries on other people's relationships. Okay. So then somebody else says, I'm pretty sure that same person would be the type to sit over here and say, you know, hey, society, you know, is trying to put this on us. Society is this, you know, okay. Let's go ahead and see what else they got to say. Somebody says that part. Somebody says, no, you're confusing a performance for real life. Somebody says, please pin this comment. Somebody says it was a performance. Y'all are so extra. Somebody else says, I'm cuddled dancing with all the women at work. They'll understand I'm just performing. Somebody else says defending your wife's work husband is brazy. Somebody else says if he disagrees with this even by a little bit, he will get bullied and get the Keke Palmer can treatment. Men cannot speak on what their wives do when it comes to another man, not in 2024. So let's go ahead and read those comments. Somebody says, or maybe is he secure in his marriage and he knows it's entertainment. Usher got off that stage and went to his wife. They literally got a marriage certificate before the show. Clearly he don't want Alicia. Once again, women not understanding boundaries. Somebody else says maybe Usher did get off the stage and went to his wife, and maybe he didn't. Maybe your opinion is valid, maybe it's not. None of it will matter in 50 years. Somebody said he did. There's a picture of them in matching outfits and everything. Somebody else says this comment is pure facts. Mad underrated. Somebody else says it doesn't change much of what happened regardless. Men rubbing their privates on a co-worker and then going home to the wife doesn't really make it better just because he went home. The F is wrong with people. Granted, yeah, right. I mean, once again, yeah, definitely go to work and do that instead of here and say, well, you know, it's just a performance, right? It's just a performance. Yeah. All right, let's see how far you make it. People understand, man. Like, listen, he makes a good point, man, that once again, we just gotta have boundaries. That's what a lot of these women are missing, right? That's what a lot of these women are missing, is that there are boundaries. At the end of the day, Usher did not need to put his meat on her to make the show any more interesting. The show was already good. Him taking off his shirt and doing all that extra stuff was good. But to sit over here and put your meat, especially on your co-worker's back, right? On a woman that you're sitting over here, man, that's singing your song, that's helping you sing song, whatever. Why are you doing that? And she's married. Why are you doing that? Right? Why are you doing that? You don't need to do that to get anything across. Somebody else, so she says entertainment is what it is. Stop projecting your insecurities onto other people's relationships. Right? So let's go ahead and just continue to move. Somebody says grinding on a married woman is never acceptable. Y'all try to downplay everything nowadays. Yeah. Look at Lil Duval. Look at this. Like, come on, man. Like, look at that, man. Somebody else says, when you built the marriage from infidelity in the first place, why would y'all think he cared about something like this? Well, because once again, the relationship, and she's pretty much just referring to, supposedly Swiss Beatz was already married to another woman, and Alicia Keys came out of nowhere and took Swiss Beatz off her. Now, I mean, once again, you're upset that you have a guy who's making tons and tons and tons of money leaving a girl who's probably not beneficial for him. He essentially had an upgrade. Alicia Keys is beautiful as all get out, right? I mean, gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And she got some money too. So I mean, like, you know, she seems very submissive. She seems very cool. Please, I would take that any day. If the woman ain't serving you, get her out the way and get Alicia Keys in here. Somebody else said, smart man, I would have wrote something like this before I took everyone out. Somebody else says, what we need to discuss is that the first note out her mouth. Somebody else says he came to let y'all know he is secure in his marriage. Once again, that's what a lot of people will say, right? That's what a lot of people will say. And you have somebody like Destiny who was secure in his relationship, and guess what happened to him? Guess what happened to Destiny? Done for. No, girlfriend gone. Sitting over here slurping up somebody else now. People understand me. You cannot trust, man. You cannot trust, you know, sitting over here leaving your girlfriend with other men. It's just not going to happen, right? Women can sit up here and say, man, their best friend, oh, he's just my best friend. No, because what's going to happen is guilt y'all into sit over here. Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with me going to the club. There's nothing wrong with me hanging out with my friends. Oh, he's been my best friend for a couple of years and whatnot. He's my friend before I knew you. So, you know, there should be nothing wrong with me going out and hanging out with him. Okay, right? We want y'all men to be secure, right? Trust us, right? Okay, fine, right? Trust you. We'll allow you to go out there and go do what you do. But then here's what happens, right? She goes out here, she do what she wants to do. She go hang out with her friend, right? Because you're secure. You're secure. You're secure and you're confident about your relationship. You know what? Hey, guess what? She's about to go over there and go hang out with a couple of guys. Man, she known those guys for some years now. So, okay, fuck it, who cares? So I'm gonna let her do it because I'm secure. She goes over there. She goes kicking. She knocks on a guy's door. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, my boyfriend said I can come over here. You know, I told him, man, listen, you know, y'all my best friends. You know, I will never replace y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and start drinking. They get drinking. They get to drinking. Then they get drunk. And then the guys are sitting over here like, man, shoot, man, look, you know, man, how you in a relationship with you and the dude or whatnot? You know, oh, well, you know, sometimes he's this, sometimes he's that, you know. The drink is getting her talking. The drink is getting her loose. Now you're just sitting over here. Oh, you know, yada, yada, talk. Next thing you know, she sits over here, has sex with one of them, has sex with all of them at the same time. Who knows? Right? And the next thing you know, she keeps it a secret from you. You end up finding out, or she end up feeling guilty about it. She end up telling you about it. Now what? Right? So all those people who told you, man, look, you know, you need to be secure. Be secure about yourself. Be secure about your marriage. You know, she's been friends with those guys. They ain't doing nothing. Right? But booty juice is all in the room. Booty juice is all in the guy's house. Coochie juice all on the wall and everything. But yeah, we're just sitting here once again. You know, she tells you this and you're just like, dog, like, baby, why would you do that to me? Oh, baby, I don't know. I was just drinking and I just got ahead of myself. Oh my gosh. Please forgive me. Like, this is that. Like, I really did not mean to do this. I did not mean to do this. Okay, cool, whatever. Then you go back and you go talk to the little girls. You don't go talk to all the women who said, you know, you need to be secure in your relationship. You need to be secure. You talk. Let's just say, man, you have freaking 50 friends that's all from the shade room from these comments that sat over here and say you need to be secure about yourself. You go over there, you talk to them, you let them know, well, you know what, hey, y'all told me to be secure about myself and my relationship. I allowed my girlfriend to go hang out with her friends and whatnot. Then I sat over here, man, you know, and, you know, then freaking, you know, next thing you know, they end up freaking knocking her around. They pound her out. You know, so she come back home. She tells me that, you know, she ended up drinking and she messed up. Damn. I really can't believe she did that. And guess what they're going to say? Guess what these women are going to say? Well, you know, now that it is kind of messed up. I'm gonna talk to her. Yeah, well, you know what? You know, that's just life sometimes, man. You know, women just do things like that. You know, would you forgive her? You know, she is my friend. Would you forgive her? We would all make mistakes. You know, she was drinking a little bit. You know, maybe they took advantage of her. You know, who knows? Like, did you at least talk to her about it, like, fully? Did you really listen to her? Did you hear her out? Maybe she's hiding something. Maybe she didn't mean to. You know, like, you know, hey, we all mess up. We drink a lot. You know, sometimes they will come up with every excuse in the world to cover up the BS. And guys, and you're gonna have imps who fall for it. And Destiny is your prime example, who pushed this type of rhetoric, but then turn around and get cheated on. So once again, y'all guys can't fall for that crap. Y'all guys can't fall for that, because once again, it doesn't help anybody but those women. It doesn't help anybody but those women. And like I said, we're looking at the comments. You're seeing the comments, bro. You're seeing the comments. Somebody says, y'all trying to ruin entertainment with y'all insecurities. It's called a performance for a reason. Once again, they keep saying insecurities. It's boundaries, right? It's boundaries. If y'all allow your woman to do, if y'all allow y'all women to sit over here and kick it with men and whatnot, once again, y'all just showing, man, that y'all just have no backbone, period. Y'all, it's just showing that y'all men just have no backbone. Some guys be telling me, hey, man, I don't even know where she's going. She just go out and go do whatever. Like you don't ask where she's going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't care about where she's going. Nah, bro, I trust her, bro. Or shoot, hey, well, you know what I mean? Hey, that's just what she do. You know what I'm saying? That's her business. Like, what? When you hear guys say shit like that, you just like, oh my goodness, like, dog, like, I guess so. Hey, I mean, if that's you, if your girl come back, right? Your girl come back, man, you freaking end up seeing a video of her online somewhere. What you gonna say then? When your girl come back, man, you know, you find out, man, she out here, man, and she done fulfilled all her fantasies out in Las Vegas or wherever she went that she never told you. What you gonna say then? Oh, well, you know what? Yeah. Well, you know what, man? Well, you know, that's my girlfriend. You know, we all make mistakes. You know, hell, I've messed up too. So, you know, I can figure. Come on, man. It's just showing how weak you are in a sense, bro. It's just showing how weak you are. But once again, hey, you know, what can you really tell men and women, man, who have this kind of mindset? Well, once again, you know, hey, money above everything. And then on top of that, you're going to have guys who sit here who allow the wives to do this, who allow the girlfriends to do this, and then be the same ones who will try to get upset and try to fight somebody if they sit over here, man, and grab the girl's ass all out in public. Once again, if you allow your girl to just sit over here and do whatever, and she's acting, however, once again, you can't get upset, man, when a guy sits over here and take it upon himself to do what he wants to do, right? Grab the girl's butt, cat calling. Once again, it's all about how you present yourself. Once again, it's all about how you present yourself. And once again, guys and women, if y'all just continue to allow this stuff to happen, nobody's going to get anywhere, right? This is how a lot of people, man, this is how a lot of men, you know, get put 6 feet under. Because women just don't know their boundaries. Women just want to sit over here and today's women think they can just get away with today's women think they can just get away with anything. They think they could do whatever and just get away with anything, and it just doesn't work that way. So y'all do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.